for the draw.
Holy shit. Are you guys hyped or what? We got the group draw. We're gonna react to it live.
2019 League of Legends World Championship group stage is now complete.
Let's see.
Half of the teams that took to this stage have been eliminated, and 8 teams now remain. They are one step closer to lifting the Summoner.
Quickshot's so good at this job, man. Smurfing.
Matchups. See who will be moving on and working their way towards Paris. Before we do that,
Let's go, Trevor.
welcome to the stage. Origins Support 2015 World Championship semi-finalist, 2017 MSI finalists. It's Origins Mithy.
Let's go, Mithy.
As Mithy takes to the stage, teams will be placed into 2 respective pools. The winners of each group will be placed into pool 1, while the runners-up will be placed into pool 2. We will draw all pool 1 teams into the bracket and then find the
Okay, what are we hoping for? What are you hoping for? Splice get SKT'd?
face off against teams from the same group with which they compete.
Splice get SKT'd?
On the same side of the bracket. In the
G2 down 1.
in a valid, we will bump the
Griffin Fnatic.
next valid and appropriate.
FPX IG.
Berlin and viewers around the world, please
Honestly, IG against any first,
representatives of your 8
like IG versus FPX, SKT, or the, what's the last one? Griffin is,
Tarzan, G2 Esports, Caps, Fun Plus Phoenix, Tian, Splice.
oh, there they are.
SK Telecom T1 Faker, Fnatic Reckless.
Holy, he's short.
Showmaker, and
Showmaker's short, man.
Rookie.
Wow. Holy shit.
It's about time to
There's
start.
5 Koreans up there.
Please mix up the teams and draw the first
Oh wait, who was from FPX?
squad.
I don't remember. No, who knows? I don't know who was from FPX. I thought it was Doinby for some reason.
It is damn one
Down 1 Gaming versus who?
left corner of the brackets. Mithy, please draw the next team.
Pool 1.
SK Telecom T1. And they will be slotted into the bottom left corner.
Holy shit. So SKT and Damwon are on the same side.
Draw the next team.
We have Griffin SKT final potential. Griffin SKT final potential.
It is Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Themselves in the top right-hand corner of the brackets.
Holy shit.
And there is one team left to draw. Mithy, please do the honors.
FPX.
And it is Fun Plus Phoenix.
Oh, now it begins.
Into the bottom right corner.
Now it begins.
Please reposition to pool 2, and as a reminder, teams from the same group cannot face one another.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't. This is too much.
The brackets.
Holy shit.
Mithy, please mix them up and draw the first pool 2.
It's gonna be IG. Oh, it's IG. It's IG.
It is Invictus,
So IG versus SKT. Ah!
and they will slot into the top right corner
Top right.
against Griffin.
What? Huh? Holy. Okay. Wow, Griffin.
Please draw the
Griffin versus IG. I don't know the seeding system. I just predicted the team. Okay, it's time for Splice to go versus Damwon. Okay, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. Good draw for Fnatic. Good draw for Fnatic.
They will be slotted into
And then
the bottom right
Splice against SKT. Rip.
Phoenix.
What? How does this work? I don't know how it works. Okay, either way. Really good. Really good.
Mithy, please draw the next team.
What's happening? What's the order of this draw? I don't understand.
It is
G2 versus Damwon.
They will be
And
top left corner against Damwon Gaming.
holy showmaker caps. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at this picture. Damn. Let's pause for a second. Look how.
Quarterfinal draw. Mithy.
Holy Faker and Xerxes.
Final team. It is Splice. They will find themselves in the bottom left corner, taking on SK Telecom T1.
Wow, Xerxes bowed down. He almost kissed his feet, man.
Concludes the 2019 World Championship.
Wow. Wow, look at the group. Oh, man. Jesus. Jesus. Wow. That is crazy. That is nuts. Wow. So honestly, initial reaction to the groups, I think, to the drawings. Damwon versus G2, let's start there. I think Damwon have a very big issue in their players being able to play weak side. I think they are dying to ganks very frequently, and they rely on their team snowballing heavier than they do. Because you could see in the last game, Nuguri had a lot of issues, and Nuclear found a lot of kills once again because of the Kai'Sa Leona into the Syndra matchup. So this was just IG blundering the draft. If they had something else in bottom that didn't feed as hard as Nuguri did, then all of a sudden it would look better. But Damwon have a very heavy discipline issue when it comes to playing weak side, both for Nuclear and Beryl, and also for Nuguri. So against a team like G2 that is very flexible in the way they approach things, I think this might turn out to be very dangerous. Now, G2 and Damwon, these are just initial thoughts. I think I'm going to flesh it out more in bigger videos. SK Telecom versus Splice. SK Telecom is the clear favorite. I think the team fight better. I think they have better players across the board. Splice has improved and they have shown some signs of creativity. They took a game from FPX and they showed some firepower. So SK Telecom definitely cannot hold back any punches. I think it's a clear SK Telecom victory though. FunPlus Phoenix versus Fnatic. This is where Fnatic has a lot of room to take themselves to semis. I think it's straight up one of the better matchups that they could have gotten. I think against Damwon, maybe they could still potentially struggle. Fnatic have an issue that they're coming into the quarterfinal with a very, very clear recipe of how they like to play. And FunPlus Phoenix, if they study this, can definitely find ways to impact bottom. Because in the end, FunPlus Phoenix as the team know how to spread pressure very well as well. And I don't think we saw the full force of FunPlus Phoenix yet in the group stages. So FunPlus Phoenix, even though I would pitch Fnatic as the favorite here, I think the drafting side of things might become more and more difficult for Fnatic, because a lot of champion pool differences here are heavily in favor of FunPlus Phoenix, because FunPlus Phoenix plays a lot of the champs that Fnatic like to play, and they play a lot more than that. So, for example, Gangplank is going to be a big pick, or any other champions. So I'm worried about Fnatic in terms of how they figure out to draft for this Fnatic recipe. Maybe they'll go so deep that they play like a Tristana, and they play tanks top, and they have the mages in mid, and then it keeps working. Fnatic keep picking the supports that give them this agency down in bottom. You know, if Fnatic follow this recipe, I think they will beat FunPlus Phoenix. If FunPlus Phoenix finds a way to create some rifts some holes in the Fnatic draft, and maybe FunPlus Phoenix can take it. But FunPlus Phoenix is not a team that you underestimate either, because I think they had a slow start to the group stage, and that's why some teams might be sleeping on them. But after all, they had a very weak group, and it's hard to gauge the exact strength of FunPlus Phoenix, but Fnatic is definitely a favorite. Griffin against IG. Honestly, Griffin looks like a team that can win the whole tournament. I think drafting, they were the best in group stages out of any team. Tarzan had an insane performance. Chovy had an insane performance. They didn't have any glaring weaknesses besides the first game against G2 that was very rough from the get-go. And even that game, their draft left them very little options, and the fact that Oren stole a golem and the Talia sword, like sword and Tarzan synergy didn't work out. Seemed like stage jitters, and it didn't set the course for Griffin's tournament at all. So against Griffin and IG, I think Griffin definitely look, if you put your money on Griffin, that makes a lot of sense. IG, I think we saw some glimpses of what they can be when they played against Team Liquid in this last game that they just won in 24 minutes. Because Rookie is an insane laner. I think the questions that have been answered in terms of the Shy and Rookie's level, I think you could argue that they've been the best in their position in the tournament. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And I think the issue when it comes to IG is the consistency of Jackie Love and Ning. So Ning on the Gragas look good. If he can continue to show up with performances like this, and IG can start to play through mid a lot more, that's the scariest IG that you ever face. And I think still IG versus Griffin is going to be one of the best, one of the best of fives we will ever get to witness. So just a crazy World Championship. 8 really strong teams with a clear divide in the above. I think we have clear tiers here. I think Splice is on the bottom tier. FunPlus Phoenix just above them. Fnatic and Damwon in one tier. And then I think you can potentially slot IG there too, but IG is still a question mark. I don't know where to put them. There is a world where they beat Griffin, right? Maybe they figure out a way to draft, and maybe they get something going. Draft is such a big deal, honestly, and I think Griffin's drafts against G2 honestly was so freaking insane that they had very little chances in the game. So we'll have to wait and see. I have to digest this for a moment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.